You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. Oh. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in the shadow, just beyond the reflection. Explorer, are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Yo! A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Yo! Let's go! And then another... Okay, and then I read this. Oh my god, there's like... Yo, let's go! Okay, so you're the narrator. I was wondering if I would ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me or are you part of something else? You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why? I've met you so many times. Have you been the same all along? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What is this place? Where are we? Destroy the mirror. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I would ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
This is so good, dude. I feel like F the mirror. Oh no, dude, this is... Jesus. What are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when... I don't care. I'm sorry if I don't want to stir you. It would help. Every time I ask you something in Pete's breaks, are you a part of me? Are you something else? I've met you so many times. Have you been the same all along? Yeah, that one.
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
Ooh.
But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Bro, let's go. So you know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, you denied it was impossible. Why did you lie to me? I wasn't supposed to see this. The people out there beyond the walls of the contract, do they know about this? Do they know what you want them to do? And what is my true identity?
You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Yo! You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. We're a god? What? That's so based. Let's go. How am I supposed to rid the world of death? Why would you want to rid the world of death? Who cares about dying? I've died plenty of times. Why would you want to rid the world of death? I mean, how am I supposed to rid the world of death?
By slaying the princess. Once she's gone, everyone will get to exist exactly as they are. No more fear, no more howling chaos, just life. Forever.
There's so many questions now. Oh my god. I don't want to be a god. I want to be me. A god I always knew as special. No, that's dumb. Why would you want to rid the world of death?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
I guess you could save and have more time to ask questions. I could do that. It's kind of like defeats the purpose, I think. Like, I could just replay the game, because it's not like I've gotten all of the endings or anything. I don't want to be a god, I want to be me. We have only have so many questions. Are you a god, or were you a god? That's a good question.
No. In life, I was painfully mortal. A witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something.
Ooh.
So I made you. And I made her. And I made this place to hold you both.
This is so whack. You made us out of what? Real.
Cycle of life and death. The endless pattern of creation and destruction. I tore it in two and shaped the fraying threads into you and her.
This literally answers F all, dude. Homework can wait. Oh my god, dude. Dude, this game is unreal. I think we have a few more questions we can ask. So, I think we're gonna be okay. Because it's probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have 5 more questions. Oh my god. Do you have anything to say for yourself for all of your hubris? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? I don't want to be a god. I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when you... I'm sorry. Every time I ask you something, are you a part of me? So you knew about the looping. I wasn't supposed to see all this. What is the princess? Did you make her too? I'm pretty sure death is good, actually. Important, even. But say did what it... Well, we know that he made the princess. He said that he did. After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to me. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
That didn't give me much. Do they know what you want me to do to them?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Okay, we have 2 more questions. I'm pretty sure death is good, actually. Important, even. So you knew about the looping.
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible.
Know.
Maybe they were just... I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
Okay, so they did know it was possible, but they wanted to believe that they were the first.
For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really?
Oh.
Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Interesting. So an unreliable narrator, then. Death of the author. Run out of questions. That's such a good achievement name. Okay. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Lie, rest easier, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still want to see what she thinks about all this. Say nothing and watch him end. A baller line is definitely, I think you're out of time.
So I am, and so it was always going to be. I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away. You know what you have to do.
As a final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nescient god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. What was the achievement I just got? The Long Quiet, all of this is you. Okay, that's so cool. Proceed to the cabin one last time. A fierce vessel. Bring the adversary to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh, shoot, man. Dang, what was that?
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
What is happening? What is happening? Okay?
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Do you know about the Echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means. What happens now?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Okay. I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the Echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Okay. This is like giving the concept of life as a beautiful and death as an ugly truth. A beautiful lie and death is an ugly truth, yeah.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
This is so whack. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is it all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what road I walked if all of them would lead to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just be down to either me destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you what's going to happen when we reach this point. Slay the princess. Slay the princess. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. Honestly, there's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Then you have a say in all of this.
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens. just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Oh my god, dude. Work is not going to get done. It's stream more important. Let's talk to Story. I have so many questions that I need answered before I make a choice. I mean, yeah.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But
Yes.
violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
What is happening? Whoa!
The sensation of bleeding and sweating and breaking and mending and dying and living comes back in vivid color. A past that is also present. A pain that is everything and yet nothing at all.
What is happening?
You feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry,
Whoa.
free of beginning and free of end. Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion that death itself no longer sat on our shoulders?
It was beautiful. It was meaningless. Neither of us could truly win. It was unnecessary. We could have worked together to build something better. We didn't have to hurt each other. I won't engage with violence. Remain silent. Well,
It was. Triumph does not exist without defeat. Birth does not exist without death. It is through conflict that we create beauty.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Vocalist is Amelia, who also worked on Hollow Knight, according to Nicole. Oh, nice!
On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts or not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
Bye time. Have a good rest of your night.
You learn to put yourself away and to follow the flow of reality. And you used it to rise above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. Unjust impossibilities pushed you to become something you would never have been without them.
If you hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive. I felt so good to finally win, even if it was going to cost me my life. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave me struggle meaning. I won't engage with violence. I get it. There's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave without you. I just don't know how. Stop the fight early and surrender. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave the struggle meaning. It was so good to finally win, even if it was going to cost me my life. If I hadn't snatched that body, we'd kill each other. We were self-destructive.
And even then, what we saw was
You
not
would,
an
honey.
ending. When I thought I had reached an unconquerable peak, you showed me how much further I could still climb. Your lover tried to stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever, consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
I was blinded by emotion. We both knew that. I want that feeling back. That feeling never left me. I won't engage with violence. I get it. There's no... that feeling never left me. Sure.
Then there's no need for you to fight what we are. Whenever you're ready, we can leave together, hand in loving hand.
I'm ready. I want to leave with you. Stop the fight early and surrender. I won't leave with you, not until we see things from my perspective.
If you
want to
need
see
more
the last
time
one.
to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
Shoot, I wanted to see the last one.
My masses mob you. There is no beginning to them, nor is there an end.
Oh, there we go,
There is
nice.
only the flood of bodies. And every moment you hold every possible sensation at once. And then you hold them all again.
The stranger, let's go! Yeah, Nippy and I shaking hands.
And in the end, you returned it to me. For a brief moment, you were everything. A chaos that needed ordering. But without chaos, there is no reason.
I couldn't understand you then, but I think I understand now. You seem in pain. I'm sorry for what I did to you, but it was all I could do. I won't engage in violence. It's like, I don't understand you then, but I think I do now. You seem in pain. I'm sorry for what I did to you, but it was all I could think I could do. This one is good.
You saw
understand.
with a single pair of eyes what you needed dozens to comprehend.
Welcome to this.
And now here we are, each with millions of eyes, and all of them opening to what we are.
Oh god.
Is a vehicle, and the destroyer of the flesh is the strand of the spirit. With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine.
What a weird combination of creatures that I got. Oh, your first was Wraith? Yeah. Yeah. I got Wraith, Stranger, Damsel, the Adversary, and the Razor, which is like a really weird combination. Yeah.
Forced between choosing your death and forfeiting your body, you chose agency. But agency requires action, and action requires endless tapestry of events. In your final moments would you remove action itself from reality?
Vengeance, question marks, love, knives, and punching. Yo. I didn't oh my god, dude. I have to replay this game over because, like, I didn't realize that there was gonna be so many different ones. That's so cool! Can you say with certainty what shape a world without you will take? I don't want that world to come to pass. You didn't give me much choice. I won't engage in violence. Can you say with certainty what shape a world without you will take? I don't want that world to come to pass.
I know what I am, but I do not know what I am not. If a world without me is so unknown, then how can you be so sure you want to create it?
This is so wild. As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Are you starting to see?
I don't know, man.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
This is wild. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you all get to sit above it. What do you think happens if we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go. How do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. I'm sorry. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there is something else. It can't be this. I don't want to kill you. I did everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
See, the thing is that, like, I don't think either of us should exist. See, okay, I'm ready to go, but where do we go? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. I'm sorry. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something. It can't be this. I won't let you... You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, but I must be able to change you. Her hair is withering arms? Yeah! It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
Okay, we have to make a decision now, guys. Okay, I'm ready to leave, but how do we leave? We're not leaving with her. I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. I'm sorry. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. I don't think either of us should exist, but I'm kind of feeling this.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh my god, the voices are back. Oh my god, the voices are back. Which hero are you? Okay, no. You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can do this alone. Where's everyone else? How are you supposed to help? I thought voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died wherever I looked in the mirror.
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Real. Let's go. Let's go! You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can do this alone. Where's everyone else? How are you supposed to help? I thought the verses weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. You have no idea how good it is to
It's
hear you.
good to be here.
Yeah! Where are the others?
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Let's go!
It's time to resume our dance.
Okay, okay.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am. Let's go, hero. I'm ready. No, I can do this out here on my own. Yeah, I'm ready.
Then let's
go.
go.
Yeah! Kiss her. Oh. 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 Oh.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Oh, guys, look at the windows.
Do you need me to describe things?
I like that for old time's sake. Is it just me, you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin? Is the narrator really gone? Take the blade, enter the basement. Is it just you and me? Did everyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Oh. If the offer still stands, but, is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Oh, I killed him. I killed Jonathan Sims. Good riddance. I don't know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Smith is having the time of his life. Real! So guys, like, do we take the blade?
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Let him describe?
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. You know, come to
Wonderful.
think of it, I don't think he ever really mentioned the windows, did he?
No, he didn't, real?
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
I did break it.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Continue down.
And down we go. We
I
shouldn't
don't think
keep her
Kisser is an
waiting.
option!
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Yeah, sure. Let's sit with her. I don't want to be a god. Are you the same as out there? I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this. What are you gonna do? I don't want to slay you, but I don't know what other option there is. I'm sorry. Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
This is interesting, actually. Like, how she's drawn here is, a combination of, like, when you bring the knife down and when you don't. So she actually looks different. I don't want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
What are we gonna do? I don't want to have to slay you, but I don't know what other options there are. What are we gonna do?
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened.
She can do anything that I think that she can do.
Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
That's just doing this forever. That's not a good option. Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue this stuff, they continue to die and suffer. I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. If we're talking about this right now, how do you know we haven't done this before? This isn't fair. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this all again. If we're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
Yeah, that's basically what this is.
Well, I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
Yup. Would restarting do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue this, they continue to die and suffer.
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
How do you know if things won't end worse? When I make my way back, I'm different and I hurt you. What if I kill you? What if I let you bring everything to the end? This isn't fair. I don't want to be here with you. I want to be alone again. Is there any other way? I take it all back. I don't want this. I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? Okay, let's do this. Agree to her plan. This isn't fair. I don't want to be here alone with you. How do I know that this, yeah.
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you.
Wiping memories only leads to a cycle. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
I'm gonna be so mean about this. I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
We'd have to decide to do this every time forever. Eventually something is going to be different. What if we change our minds? This isn't fair. I don't want to be here with you. Is there any other way? I take it all back. I don't want to do this. Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm sorry, but I can't think but I can't do that.
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
You blink, and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the border of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her one for all, you destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not. A small part of her is with us. No, she's not.
Then we did what we set out to do. Come on, let's get going. We don't need to linger down here anymore.
Leave the cabin. You leave the basement behind. And the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
Uh-oh. The path in the woods outside are an empty canvas, but there is even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. Set yourself free. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensations. Sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumbled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, containing you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. But it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and obtrusive cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands in countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us
God.
are still here.
Oh my god, the voices are back!
I knew you'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
The voices are back!
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
We're about to die.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him? The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
That
so
wasn't very
nervous.
hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now.
That's so cool, Opportunist.
I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
No, the spinning!
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it. Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Same, spinning, same.
Hear, hear, to our vanquished foe.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do that.
Yo! Froggy! Or, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You guys came at the wildest time. Let me give you a shout out. Yeah, I became a god. I slayed a princess and I became a god. We're having a great time right now. Oh, a new and unending dawn. Slay the princess. Yeah, we did it. It's over. It's Jonathan Sims. As the voices in your head. Jonathan Sims. Also, Nicole Goodnight streams on Twitch. Yo. Our song. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. Ooh. Explore. Join the Discord. Explore. Join our mailing list. Join the subreddit. Follow us everywhere else. Make your playlist. Make your game. Return to main menu. Let's go! Jonathan Sims is always in my head. Real. Awesome. True. Real, and base. Okay, I gotta play this. Guys, you really do, though. This game is so good. I had such high expectations for this game. And, like... oh my god. And, like, it has, like, blown all of it out of the water. Like, it is so good. And stuff, so I think if we play one more ending, then that would be good. Actually, because I kind of want to. This game is literally good. I honestly thought it would give me chills. It's so good. So, guys, let's, whoa. I can fix her. Okay. That was terrifying. Have you done the true ending? There is no true ending. It doesn't exist. So, like, there's a good ending, but the good ending doesn't count. Start game. Chapter 1. Do you not just glitch and become a Shattered Mirror? Real.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Lost Remote, that's what the game's about. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Hi, John!
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah. But let's try to get an ending that we haven't gotten yet. Forget it, I'm not doing this.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Have you just done... Yeah, I have. That's a stranger ending. Can someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
You did Razor, Adversary, Stranger, Damsel, and Wraith. There are 10 base routes. You can have the other 5 originals. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, think. Look, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to her, maybe she's bad. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Can you light the cabin on fire? No. Have you entered unarmed? Yes. That's how you get the damsel ending.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
But I do think I know what I could do.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in
I gotta
a
go, but I'd
fine
love to see
layer
you
of
stream another
dust.
time. Good night,
The only
everyone.
furniture
Okay,
of
have a
note
good night, Lost
is
Remote.
a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine
What if windows?
blade.
You can't do anything with the windows.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this.
Actually,
right.
if you get the contrarian ending, you can throw the window. You can throw the blade out the window. Okay, I'm just gonna enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Javier completely ignored the mirror. In the demo I did, I don't think it actually does anything to change the ending because it only ever happens in chapter 2.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
That's so cool, Hero.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Oh, lie. I'm here to save you.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
What the F,
I
bunny?
see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Okay.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and
Like,
lock eyes.
what if I
with the
try to kill
princess.
her when
There's
I'm
a heavy
unarmed?
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
We're gonna try to kill
I
her.
am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Okay, narrator. She's
Hi.
Don't worry, she's gonna
I
die.
can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
I can fix her. Oh boy, Zeg.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
Don't worry, I won't. I'm gonna just kill her. Hold on, let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
I didn't have an option to kill her there, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
I'm literally gonna kill her.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I mean, if I think it's there, it will be. I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key is still lying around somewhere. If not, maybe I can find something else to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt
The
to
door's
make your
still
way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
That's
You hear the
crazy,
click of a
dude.
lock
I
sliding
wonder
into
who did
place.
that. That's insane. That's crazy.
Is someone else here? You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Jonathan Sims.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, they.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
I forgot she did that.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Okay, guys. Here we go.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally.
Yes, back, real.
The wound drives her to the ground. Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Yeah.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Uh-oh.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity
I have
she used
no
to
idea
tempt
what
her.
ending this is.
Your knife cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Slay the princess.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well.
The hunted?
Your blade
oh,
having
shoot,
left
you're so
deep
right.
gashes
A
in
kiss?
the princess's
Dude, none of
back.
them give me a kiss.
You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Give up, finish the job, run for the stairs, and lock her in the basement. Maybe she'll bleed out. The door's locked. Nah, we're gonna finish the job.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it
Yes,
out of
Bunny.
here either. Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised.
What the F, bro? I'm trying my
Can
best.
you feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job. You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons, and then you stop. Neither you nor princess able to go any further. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
She got the curly pop eyes. What the?
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you.
Why did the narrator make her a princess in the first place? I'm not sure. I think it was like I think it's just exactly for like the exact same reason why like I'm like some weird bird creature. Like I don't think he had a choice really.
You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
It's not.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
And chapter 2. The witch. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
But I already said that sure she killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here
I
again?
can assure you that you didn't slay her, and that she didn't. If he doesn't remember what happened, then brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
Ooh, we got the opportunist before.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Real, Ava.
Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Okay, the opportunist is the same. Like, we got the opportunist before, but this is different. What happens if I just turn around and leave? We'll do that another time.
A warning. Before she will lie, don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Interesting. The first time we got the opportunist, he was like very much like, oh, we need to like appeal to like.
The interior of the cabin is a
Okay, this
mess
is
of
different.
twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud
Oh
in the
boy,
shape
Bunny.
of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Okay. Do we take the blade this time? Because last time we didn't take the blade. I think we take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without
Yeah.
a weapon. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea.
No, she definitely does not trust us. Enter the basement. Are we hiding the blade? I still have it in my hand, bro.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to
I remember
swallow
from the
you
soda.
up
Yeah, I
into
do
the
too.
earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Oh, Bunny's gonna love this one.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Yeah, okay,
She
narrator.
seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
I'm not sure about that one. I don't think I would ever hear a voice be described as skittering, but somehow it's very accurate.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
I don't know,
Do
man.
you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Based.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss.
Is there no hugging it out an option? I'm so sorry, Zeke. No, there's not, unfortunately.
Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Funny, you would like this one.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
Yeah? Yeah, Bunny?
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
I should go through life as either contrarian or opportunist, but I just end up being paranoid or hunted. Yo, if I could go through life being a combination of contrarian and stubborn, my life would be so good.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
How could she know? How could she possibly know? How could she know?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Credits aren't the only thing that's... Now, Bunny.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
Yeah, narrator.
Call it deductive reasoning.
I call it.
Well, you seem to be great at it.
Uh-huh.
So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us?
Is it?
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I'm sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes. Don't worry, the blame isn't for you or not for killing you. You've got to get you out of here somehow, right? I get the sense that you're not happy with me. You scared me, okay? When you started gnawing your arm off, it scared me, so I stabbed you. Things got out of hand. We both died last time. Can't bygones be bygones. I died last time. You didn't. If anyone here shouldn't be trusted, it's you. Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. Why do I have a nagging feeling you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here? I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of goodwill. Give her the blade. Ooh, I like that. I don't trust you, not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving. Bye. I could be straightforward with you about intentions. I didn't care for what you treated me last time. I think you might be in danger to the world. I like this one. Give her the blade.
You can't be serious.
Oh, but I can be serious, Jonathan Sims.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
Good thing I'm the one that's in control of the body.
As do I. I, abstain? You abstain? She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
Nah. This isn't a democracy. We're giving her the blade. Give her the blade. Yeah, never mind. That was a silly idea. I'm not gonna give her the blade. No, I'm
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right?
I can't die! The blade.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist.
Oh, she just can... Okay.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now. Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count.
I can make it to chapter 3, guys.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
Well, you know, what I think, actually... I'm gonna kiss her. What I think, guys, actually means a lot. Because what I think happens is what actually is gonna happen. That's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regretted it, so now it's your time to choose. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we're probably gonna kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can make this. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. If you're like someone I know, you're probably going to kill me. If I say that, she does kill me. It's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regretted it, so now it's your time to choose. This one will make her not choose anything. We're both scared, we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we're probably going to kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can do better than this. She's, this one.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
Okay.
And then she buries the blade in your heart. What? No. No, come on, that's not right.
You're getting a chapter 3
I told
voice.
you. I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
My cat does this.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
And you die. She could be fixed. Okay. Chapter 3! Let's go!
You're on a path in the woods. I can't believe she actually stabbed us.
Real! Where the F are we? You kill me, so we're off to another one, yeah.
I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument.
We're gonna get another voice.
Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
I can't believe we got the smitten! No! Out of all the voices? Him? Oh my god.
Oh, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more.
I'm gonna go cry.
Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
I can't believe we're gonna get the smitten and the opportunist in the same room. This is awful. This is the worst day.
I like journeys. Travelling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to?
Bunny, do I want to know what else is deep?
Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love.
I'm gonna go cry.
She hates us.
Real. This is like the weirdest switch up ever, buddy. Also, it's not what I was expecting you to say. Oh my
Does
god.
she hesitated before stabbing us to death. There might just be a kernel of
Yeah, you definitely are.
affection in
You
that
if anything,
angry heart.
if anything, buddy, that you definitely keep me on my toes.
As ridiculous as this guy is, maybe he has a point. I don't know if I necessarily buy into his whole love journey thing, but...
The narrator listening to this, like... What are y'all talking about?
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change, so maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try, exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom. Oh, are you now?
Apparently.
Great, so you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice. Sure. Twice.
Whoops.
Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
You could have said the F word there, man. We've heard you say it before. This place is different. It keeps changing. We're going to free her. We're even now. I'm sure that she understands that, but we can see what she has to say for herself when we get to the cabin. I hope you don't think I'm planning on freeing her after she stabbed me in the heart. Screw the cabin. What happens if we just leave? You sure seem to be taking the whole loop thing in stride. No matter what happens, it seems like all of our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through. I'm done with this. Turn around. The same thing keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading. Someone's in the know.
That's what I'm thinking.
I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can,
Well,
don't
Tyrlight,
even
it is
think
your
about
bedtime.
her.
I mean, like, yeah, but, like, I don't work tomorrow.
You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty. Except the thoughts of her.
Minute is funny for real. You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty. Except for thoughts of her. It is me with Ultir. That's not true! Now, Bunny, are you including the romantic side in that, or...? Free visa to Canada. Wouldn't you like to know, Ultir? That's why I asked. Anyway. We're going to free her. We're even now. I'm sure she understands that. Zax, it seems like all our answers in the cabin. Yeah, we'll go to the cabin. I'm great. I'm glad.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
All I'm saying is enemies and lovers is a popular trope. Oh, there's so many. What do you need to move your heart? You know what? Enemies to lovers is actually my favorite trope, so you know. Bonus points if they actually just stay enemies. What the F, Mischief? What the F? I didn't ask to get attacked like this today. What the F? What the F? You're worse than Reese. Reese comes in my chat and is like, you look like someone who's touched Arb. And I'm like, doesn't even say hello. Reese just comes in and is like, you look like someone who's touched Arb. And I'm like, what the F, bro? Reese is right. What the F? I'm streaming for you guys. It's almost been 5 hours. Funny, one time I tried to explain to someone the appeal of enemies to lovers, and I really could not explain it. They're like, why would you want that? And I'm like, I don't know how to explain this to you. I'm gonna go cry.
I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
This place is cool.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade.
There's not a blade.
Why
Guys,
isn't
there's
there
not
a
a
pristine
knife.
blade?
Because she has it.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
She still has it.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her. Look,
I mean...
as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work. If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We have already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
What is happening in my chat right now? How do we even get there? The only thing I see is a mirror.
You're right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere for us to go.
These voices make it so difficult. Zeke, honestly, I love the voices so much. It just gives like such a an interesting element to this game. Like, I love them, and also, you know, after we're getting you a date, don't worry about it. I don't think you guys actually are.
But there isn't a mirror. I still don't get his angle here.
Real.
Either way, I say we take a look. It feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen ourselves. For all we know, our feathers are all out of place. And that's why we haven't yet won her heart. We must put our best face forward.
I hope you don't mind being in arranged marriage. It's me, I'm arranging your marriage. Okay.
Yeah, we can't go around looking disheveled. A real go-getter takes care of his appearance. So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror? I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned-out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror, and behold our handsome features. It went away when we touched it last time.
Wipe the mirror
You
clean.
reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you? That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough.
In a fully non-joking matter, as this is not an intro to a pickup line. Okay, I bought a weighted blanket and it's the best thing ever. That's awesome. They really are, though.
Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
Okay, Smith.
Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Enter the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
I guess.
These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help.
Real.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? We kill each other and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back.
Oh no, she's so tired. She really is.
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I want to figure out a way out of here for good. I don't know what I want. I never really chose to come here. I want it for you, I mean it. I just really want to talk. Really talk. I don't know what I never chose to come down here.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation.
Oh.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Mischief, she's in pain.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Ow! Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What did you think would happen after you killed me? Did you think I wouldn't hold it against you? I'm not here to laugh, I'm here to free you. If you'll let me. I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence. If you still want to wallow in it, be my guest. I guess I don't have anything left to say to you. Fine, if you're gonna be like this, then I'm gonna leave. Have a nice life. It's a lot of turn and leave. I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade.
And I'm supposed to believe it's safe in your hands? That you aren't just saying what you need to say in order to fool me and save yourself?
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That's so cool, Nifty.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Is there anything I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right. There's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own.
Ooh, this is an interesting ending. I like this one.
We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
Maybe it's past time for you to say anything. All that counts as action. Reach for the blade. Can I take the blade now? Yeah, I'm gonna.
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Yo! Okay, reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
I don't think she really trusts us.
Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
Okay, hero.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free
I'll be
her
nice
from
to her,
her
Chad, don't
bindings.
worry.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
Opportunist me for real. Or, hear me out.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
I see that the lines have been drawn.
It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count.
Based.
And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Cut her free, so I just wanted my blade back. You're on your own. That's such a... Whoa! Whoa! That's a lot. I just wanted my blade back. You're on your own. Goodbye. Like, that's yikes. okay, we're gonna get free. Don't worry.
What a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
Psycho behavior.
I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Yeah, okay. Like, we don't even like the knife we learned about 10 minutes ago?
Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna need you to stop
That's right.
talking.
What he said.
No.
We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
The girls are fighting.
You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
He's gonna take over my body.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't
The
slip.
vines are bleeding.
You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Real.
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
You made me, so I don't know, man.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
No! Oh my god, you can't kiss her? I did not realize that was ever an option. Guys, I don't think kissing her is gonna end up, like, well for us. You know, but, like, because it's, like, the only time I think this option is gonna be given to us.
Can we actually do that?
That's what I'm saying, Hero. Can we?
No, you can't. Absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying.
You know as well as I do that we can.
Yeah, Jonathan Sims, you need to stop talking.
And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we?
What the F is happening?
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
You could, though.
Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss?
God, I hope he doesn't.
You lean in
You
and
can't.
you kiss her.
What? You can kiss her? This is the biggest shock of the entire game. I did not realize that this was an option.
And
she kills you because that's wild.
And she reciprocates enthusiastically.
She
It's
does?
done. Are you happy now?
What?
Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that.
I would like you to stop describing things, actually.
Ugh, fine.
Ugh, I'm with you, narrator.
You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion.
I hate this. This is the worst. I was playing a horror game, guys, and now I'm playing an effing dating sim.
Are you making fun of us?
Please.
And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection.
Stop.
Please. I think he actually likes romance.
I don't think he does.
If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now.
Oh my god.
It doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff.
Nothing is happening.
I'm aware of my skills.
This is narrator's punishment. I'm dying.
He's making fun of us.
No, he's making fun of us.
But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at
I
you.
got an achievement for
Time
that.
for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
Guys, I got an achievement for that. I got an achievement, True Love's Kiss. I think that was a hidden achievement.
That was nice.
What the F? Was it?
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
We didn't cut this off. Like, I understand that this is, like, part of her, like, it's actively covering her, right? But, like, that has to be hurting her, right?
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Wait, is this the first time no one died? No. I did the damsel ending, which also makes it so that people don't die. You made me so happy. I'm ecstatic.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us?
don't know
Love
where
is
the
an
knife go.
even more powerful weapon than our blade.
Okay, but where is the knife, though?
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Cut the thorns, step into the thorns. Why is this an option? Hi, Ren.
As you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
Let's go.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving.
Guys, I think me reacting like this to basically any type of romance story that's ever told to me ever is why people think that I'm Arrow. You know what I mean? For real, Bunny.
We'll weave something new together. Something better.
I'm gonna go die.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
I mean, yes, it is the vibe you give off. It's shocking that I'm not, really.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Buddy, you thought I was dating someone! What do you mean? Buddy, you thought I was dating someone for 2 years! I don't know, some people are like, no, you know what, that's fair, that's fair. No, I'm not. I'm not Arrow or Ace. Yeah. That's crazy, I know, right? Only means I have more chances. Like, I'm not even, like, Demi, either. I just give off a weird vibe, apparently. Step into freedom. This definitely works out for us.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day, you irredeemable murderers.
The narrator is me for real. The two of you open the door and step out into a new day, you irredeemable murderers. Let's go!
What do we do now?
Cry.
Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
Goodbye. Pro romance. Andy feeling good about romance. For real, for real. You didn't have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know what the narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look in the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet. and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
In spite of everything, it's still you. Yeah. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart.
And you wonder what happens, and you get all the kindest vessels. Huh, that's an interesting question. I don't think it really changes the answer.
She isn't alone
EP time.
anymore.
Good night. Good night. I've kind of already asked all these questions. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
You won't.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die.